Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
We're back to Turkey. And some of the stuff they have here, I seem to say this a lot, but some of this is familiar, and some of it is not. So, try new things and get to enjoy or not to enjoy things that we've seen before. So, there's only two things on the crunchy side, one of which I'm going to enjoy, and the other one I'm not, probably. So let's start with the one that I should. It's a heavy bag. It says, "These salty pretzel snacks are just one example of cultural and culinary exchange between Germany and Turkey. Germany's most popular street food is the Turkish doner kebab, while Turkish citizens have taken a liking to pretzels. The classic German pretzel is actually very similar to a traditional Turkish bread called simit, which is a ring-shaped bread that looks like a cross between a bagel and pretzel. Like pretzels, simit comes in both soft and crunchy varieties. While simit is available in bakeries and cafes across Turkey, fresh pretzels are not common. Instead, Turks enjoy packaged pretzels as a convenient on-the-go snack that can be purchased from convenience stores and gas stations. These crunchy garlic bread pretzels are salty, savory, and packed with flavor. They're delicious eaten plain, but can also be dipped in hummus or served as part of a Turkish meze platter alongside meats, cheeses, and olives."
That's it? I expected something bigger.
Well, that's why it says pieces.
They're probably full flavored though.
Mini. They're good.
Yeah.
Certainly garlicky.
Yeah, that's definitely a keeper. Okay, now for the thing that I probably won't like. These are spicy Turkish crackers that have a crispy texture similar to chips. They are made by the Oker brand, an important Turkish snack company founded by two Crimean Tatar immigrants in 1944. The company began as a small bakery in Istanbul producing petit beurre biscuits, or butter cookies. Over the years, the company has grown and expanded its product line to include a variety of sweet and savory treats. These crackers were launched in the early 2000s with a spicy pepper flavor. Is not traditional to the Turkish cuisine. Chili peppers arrived in Turkey in the 17th century, and before that, peppercorns were the only hot spice available. Though Turkish cuisine isn't generally considered spicy, these hot crackers would be the perfect addition to a meze platter of raw veggies, dips, meats, olives, and bread. You get a whole cracker.
Wow.
Wow. They're all broken in here, so
Oh.
yeah.
Spicy.
They're good.
Not real bad, but Tracy must like them.
They're not as hot as I thought they were going to be.
Actually, not bad.
They are spicy, but
Yeah, I can handle it.
yeah.
It's right on. For me, it's right on the line of, can handle and too hot. Like right there. That's right on the line. Okay. Now the rest of this is all sweet stuff, and a lot of coconut, unfortunately. Yeah, as I was opening stuff up.
That's too bad.
I know. So, what would be a Turkish box? Oh, let me find the page first. Yes. What would be a Turkish box without Turkish delights? Turkish delight is a chewy candy made from starch, sugar, and various flavorings, including citrus, rose, and nuts. Early versions of the confection were made using honey and molasses for sweetness and contained flour rather than starch. The invention of Turkish delight, as we know it today, is attributed to 18th century confectioner Haysi Becker, who in 1777 opened a confectionery and set out to create a softer, more refined candy. He introduced the use of sugar and starch in the candy, which resulted in a smoother, chewier texture. His creation was so popular that the Ottoman Sultan Muhammad II appointed him to the position of royal confectioner. The position remained in his family until 1920. Their family-owned confection shop called Haysi Becker is still open in Istanbul, making it Turkey's longest-running business and one of the 100 oldest businesses in the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they wrapped?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Powdered
We
sugar.
need a.
Powdered sugar.
I think that's one
Is that
piece.
one or two?
I think that's one. Maybe it's two. I don't know.
That's two. Well, there's a broken. No, that's one.
Okay.
It's broken in the middle. Is that correct? The crack. Want a napkin? Or,
Yeah, she's got powder all over.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's orange. Yours must be lemon.
yep.
It is good.
Yeah. Let's see what it is.
Mindy liked it too.
Oh, good. It's a win for Mindy. Okay. I had trouble getting this one open. We had to get a knife out and everything. I gotta find the page. Okay.
All done. I don't have any more.
While typical Turkish delight has fruits or nuts, this Alco new generation Turkish delight is filled with a rich, creamy center, the Sultan style. And they come in 3 delicious flavors: Oreo, Kit Kat, and Lotus biscuit. Milk-based desserts are popular throughout Turkey. One of the most common milk-based desserts is called muhallebi, a milky pudding similar to Italian panna cotta, but thickened with starch rather than gelatin. The pudding may be flavored with vanilla or spices and served garnished with nuts and or fruit. In Turkey, there are shops that sell exclusively dairy-based desserts. Though they are less common today, they were traditionally used as meeting spots for romantic dates or other special occasions. Luckily, you don't need a special meeting spot to try one of these. So, there's 3 in here. Pretty fancy. So I guess you pick one.
What are they?
Well, it says they're Turkish delights.
No, but
Oh, what are they?
the individual ones.
Oreo, Kit Kat, and Lotus. Those, you know, those cookies. Those Lotus cookies. We get in the packs that are,
Like wafer?
well, no.
What Lotus?
The ones from Belgium.
Oh, the ones that we got on the plane?
Yeah, those. I'm thinking that's what that is. That must be the Oreo. And
The white one is.
well, I don't know. I'm only guessing because one's supposed to be a Kit Kat. I don't know.
Well, take them out and give them out.
Take a bite. If you don't like it, then give the rest to me. You can have the other one.
So I picked the one in the middle.
Eat.
That's okay. Oh, I was just waiting for you to give it to me. Because you didn't like
They're
it.
very dense. It's good,
Oh, my.
but you can't eat many.
So mine has chocolate in the middle.
It's almost marshmallow consistency, which
Yeah, I was thinking I thought that's what that was.
isn't like my
Right.
mouth ain't liking. Yeah, you can have the rest of that.
Yeah, I got both. I got chocolate and marshmallow.
They should have said marshmallowy. Look how little that is.
Mm-hmm. There, thank you. Pistachios are likely native to the Middle East, including the region that is now known as Turkey. They are one of the world's oldest cultivated nuts and were highly prized in ancient civilizations, including by the Persians and the Romans, who valued them as a delicacy and as a symbol of wealth. Many traditional Turkish desserts feature pistachios, including baklava, which is composed of crispy phyllo dough layered with honey and chopped nuts. The combination of chocolate and pistachios is relatively new in Turkish cuisine. Chocolate became popular in Turkey during the 20th century and is now a particularly beloved flavor for wafer cookies. These feature a pistachio cream filling, pieces of real pistachio, and a milk chocolate coating. They would make a great addition for spontaneous tea parties. Oh, it's a bar. It's a wafer cookie. I see. Yeah.
It's good.
Boy, really good.
Okay.
Thought I could taste a little peanut butter, but it's not. Must be the pistachio nuts or is it the peanut butter flavor?
The Today Cherry Bomb, that's what it's called. Today. The Today Cherry Bomb is an individually wrapped yellow cake with a sour cherry filling, coated in frosting and topped with sprinkles. It's reminiscent of a traditional Turkish dessert called Bizneli Ekmek Tatlisi, a vibrantly red Ottoman-era bread pudding made with cherries. The simple recipe involves soaking day-old bread in fresh cherry juice and leaving it to firm up in the refrigerator. Once chilled, the pudding is served with boiled cherries and a dollop of clotted cream, yogurt, or ice cream. While cherries are native to parts of Europe, North Africa, and West Asia, they were likely first cultivated in Anatolia, the Asia Minor region of Turkey. Today, Turkey is one of the world's leading cherry producers, with Turkish cherries being prized for their size, concentrated flavor, and diversity of varieties. It resealed itself.
Wow.
So I just,
Do it in half,
if I can.
and then we'll have one. Half of one.
Yeah. You can have the whole half of the other one.
Give you the bigger part.
Mm.
It's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I dropped one. Did I drop a piece?
She's not looking. She'll check later.
Okay. I think we've had this before. Coffee snowballs are small cakes flavored with chocolate and coffee. I can smell it. And filled with a fluffy cream center. Coffee first came to Turkey in the 16th century when the region was part of the Ottoman Empire. Ottoman travelers encountered coffee while passing through Arabia and Egypt and brought the fragrant beans back to the Ottoman capital city of Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul. Today, coffee remains a beloved and important part of Turkish culture with a unique preparation method, presentation, and flavor that sets it apart from the coffee we know and love in America. Turkish coffee is prepared by first grinding coffee beans into a superfine powder, sometimes along with a few cardamom pods for added flavor. The powder is then boiled with water and often sugar in a small metal pot before being poured into small cups. Turkish coffee is often served alongside sweets. These coffee snowballs would be a doubly good companion. And if you remember, the last time we had a turkey box, they sent along a little packet of Turkish coffee, which I made on the stove, and the three of us had it for the video, and it was definitely something I still remember and cherish. That whole experience.
Oh, yeah, you can smell the coffee.
Oh yeah.
Mmm. Mm. Oh, is that ever good?
Give me these. Right there. That was almost too much coffee.
Really? That was good.
I like drinking coffee,
Oh.
not necessarily eating it.
These mosaic cookies are made from crunchy shortbread that's filled with a hazelnut cocoa cream. The shortbread is flavored with both vanilla and chocolate and have been swirled together to create a mosaic-like pattern. Mosaics are a prominent feature in Turkish art, particularly art from the Byzantine era. The Byzantines were renowned for their mosaics, particularly those used to decorate churches, palaces, and public buildings. The most famous Byzantine mosaic can be found in the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, which was built as a cathedral in 537, but later became a mosque under Islamic rule. It's now a museum and one of the primary tourist attractions in Turkey. The swirled pattern on these lush mosaic cookies is reminiscent of the Islamic style of mosaic art, which featured decorative patterns and contrasting colors. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, aren't they cute?
Oh.
that's good too.
Yeah, that was really good. It was a chocolate creamy center. Let's see. Oranges have been eaten in Turkey since ancient times when they were first introduced via trade routes with East Asia. Oranges and other citrus fruits have long been a key component of Turkish cuisine, prized not only for their flavor but for their supposed medicinal properties. Ancient Islamic medical practices employed oranges to aid digestion and to cleanse and purify the body. Orange juice was even sometimes applied to wounds or used as a mouthwash to prevent infections. Though no longer used as medicine, oranges are still a strong feature in Turkish cuisine today. These Aldiva cookies are filled with a sweet, sticky orange jelly, which is a popular addition to Turkish breakfast, typically eaten with bread or crackers.
Sprinkle too.
Mm.
What's that word?
Citrusy.
Oh,
That looks weird upside down.
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
Sticky, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Mine didn't have as many sprinkles, but that was okay. Filled with a vanilla flavor cream center, these ruby sandwich cookies are to Turkey in national popularity what Oreos are to America. These cookies are local after all, which gives them the hometown advantage. These rubies are made with a fruit-flavored biscuit rather than the traditional chocolate used in Oreos, and are made to appeal to the Turkish consumer, since most Turkish desserts feature fruity flavors rather than chocolate. Advertisements for these regularly portray the pink-hued cookies alongside a glass of milk or a cup of tea, referencing a Turkish ritual of enjoying a sweet treat along with a cup of tea. As you learned in your trivia, Turkey has the highest consumption of tea per capita in the world. These are a good excuse to create an afternoon tea ritual. They're slightly smaller than an Oreo.
And hardly any cream.
Good point.
Barely a taste. Good, but could have had more cream like it shows.
Yeah. Okay, we have a yum bag. Okay, there's only 2 of these.
You guys can
Are they splittable?
Kind of, but
We'll see.
okay. This mini waffle cone is filled with a milk chocolate and hazelnut cream. While chocolate hazelnut desserts might seem like an Italian specialty, think Nutella or Ferrero Rocher. You know, the chocolate balls with the
Russian
what?
tea cakes?
No. They're those chocolate balls with the they come all fancy wrapped and then
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
yeah.
Ferrero Rocher? Or,
Rocher?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know how they're pronounced.
yeah, I don't either.
Yeah. It's a popular combination in Turkey as well, where hazelnuts have been grown and enjoyed in the region for thousands of years. Asher, also called Noah's Ark pudding, is a sweet porridge-like dish made from grains, hazelnuts, dried fruit, and spices. It is considered to be the world's oldest dessert and is still enjoyed in Turkey and all over the Middle East. Convenient, because Turkey is by far the top hazelnut producer in the world. In 2021 to 2022, Turkey produced over 790,000 metric tons of shell-on hazelnuts. The United States came in second, producing only 64,500 metric tons. And wouldn't you know, Turkish hazelnuts are the preferred hazelnut of Nutella. So, like I said, they only sent 2.
Oh, isn't that cute? The other end of an ice cream cone.
Yes.
It's good. You can have the rest of it.
The brand Toffix is part of the Elbin Group, one of the largest Turkish candy manufacturers. Elbin was founded in Istanbul in 1952 by a guy named Ahmet and his son Mustafa. By the 1970s, the company had grown from a small confectionery shop to a chain of large-scale factories. The Toffix brand was launched in the 1990s. Toffix sours are modeled after Western-style candies, but their fruity flavors and chewy texture closely resemble classic Turkish sweets. Maken is a traditional Ottoman candy that is similar to chewy toffee, flavored with fruits, citrus, floral essences, and herbs. The candy is actually considered a street food. It's prepared fresh by vendors who dip the candy in lemon just before serving to give it a sour kick. Nowadays, traditional Maken is harder to find, but chewy candies like the Toffix sour offer a similar sour, chewy, fruity experience. Now, it says blackberry, cola, strawberry, or lemon. Well, there's lemon, what's this?
Strawberries.
Probably. And cola.
I'll have strawberry.
Which one do you want?
I guess it doesn't really matter.
This is what they
Then
look
I'll
like.
have the other strawberry.
Okay.
In case you want,
No.
in case you want the cola or the.
Well, cola's now on the floor, so I'll have the lemon one.
Yep, it's sour.
Mmm.
And it's strong.
It's chewy, but kind of hard.
So you chew it for a while.
Yeah. Juicy. Very good. Okay, so that's turkey, and we got more to do. So, see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.